is kind. Love is always when it's true. You are loved. I have my share of love of you. You it's true. Me choosing my my story, and I know you favor me because my enemies will try to put a spell over me. Yes, ooh, I love that one. It's happening. We just shuffling up, getting into collective energy. Ooh, y'all got cards just wanting to fly out. They want to talk today. They want to talk. All right. Yeah, they just want to talk. We're going to shuffle up and get in this energy. I feel like they already ready. Oh, interesting energy as we are getting into it. Okay, they said they got some stuff to say. Somebody got some stuff to say. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are doing your spiritual work, doing your spiritual cleanses, taking your spiritual baths, grounding, drinking your water, and minding your business this eclipse season. All right, we got a lot of energies going on. We're not going to do the astrology. I mean, I could go over the day-to-day astrology, but it doesn't matter. All you guys need to know is that the moon is in Scorpio. We got the third quarter moon today. All right. The moon will flow to Sag, into Cappy this week. All right. So wherever those places are at in your chart, you know, it's time to clean out those emotions when it is relating to whatever is connected in your house where Aquarius sits. All right? A lot of cleansing energy to start the week off with the third quarter moon in Scorpio. So if you guys feel like releasing, letting go before we walk into this eclipse, well, as we're walking into the eclipse, right, you should do that. The main important thing this week is that Saturn is at 29 degrees Pisces. Wrapping it up. All right, this is a dire degree. You want to watch your intentions, watch your moves, watch your steps. It's like instant karma this week. So make sure you are paying attention to your surroundings and doing what you need to do. And if you focused on you, then hey, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Right? Let's get into it. Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, higher self, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, archangels, deities that walk with me in the highest white lights and the universe. We come to you humbly offering gratitude and thanks for the many lessons and blessings you have gifted us. Please continue to shine them down on us. We ask that you remove any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. We ask that you remove any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. We ask that you remove any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. Allow us to open up and receive everything that is meant for us. Continue to release the things that no longer serve us as we walk in our truth. Again, we are forever grateful and thankful for the insights and clarity you will be giving us to guide us through the week ahead. All right, as we were talking, astrology-wise, main focus is Saturn. Not only that, Mercury has moved into Pisces. So this is where it gets tricky. So I need y'all to pay attention. Saturn is at 29 degrees Pisces, where, Neptune just left. We just finished up and wrapped up a whole 14-year cycle, right, with Neptune in Pisces, okay? And Saturn is wrapping up its 3-year cycle because it went back, it was in Aries and then it went back in Pisces, wrapping it up at 29 degrees. That's why intentions, motives, everything matters this week. Instant karma. Now, here's where things get tricky, and I need y'all to pay attention. Mercury has entered Pisces, okay? Mercury has entered Pisces and is in the pre-shadow of retrograde. Right after this eclipse, Mercury is going retrograde, okay? Right after Saturn moves, it's going retrograde in Pisces. Remember, these are cycles that we already closed up with Neptune and Saturn moving out. And it's going to be a lot of confusion with Mercury going retrograde in this same sign. This is why you got to stay focused. You got to stay aware, because when Saturn and Neptune conjunct in Aries on the 20th, right after the eclipse is on the 17th in Aquarius, right? It's going to meet in Aries, and they're going to conjunct, and this is a restart, okay? This is a restart. Aries is the start of the astrological wheel, right? So you're getting a restart in some area of your life, wherever Aries is, look at it, right? Because they having that conjunction at 0 degrees. But see, here comes Mercury and this shadow retrograde energy trying to confuse you with what needs to be wrapped up and what needs to be left behind. Pay attention. Anything that you already asked Spirit to release, it was meant to be released. If it has left, let it go, let it flow. That is a definite. If you have prayed to be released from something, somebody, someplace, it is not a time to go back. Okay? Because you're going to start a new karmic cycle in the cycle that you just broke free from. Are y'all listening? Are you listening? This is important to stay the course. Stay focused on your goals, and do what you need to do. All right? Because we don't want to go into any more karmic cycles that are going to leave us feeling drained, unappreciated, neglected, abandoned. Do you understand? These are all the things that we are clearing out, all the things that we have been working on healing. And we're not going back to those people, places, and things that made us feel these ways. Okay. That's it for astrology this week. You really need to watch it with Saturn and that 29th degree and Mercury moving in there. Oh, Venus moves into Mercury also. Venus moves into Pisces also this week. So you definitely want to be aware, because this eclipse season in Aquarius, if you ask to be removed from certain people, places, and things, that's the 11th house. All right. You're going to be granted new things, right, with this eclipse season. And it's going to be square Uranus, where anything can happen. Especially if you've been putting out good energy and focusing on your self-love and doing what you need to be doing for you, you're going to be getting those blessings back received in a different area. Pay attention. I always tell people, all right, just because you don't get what you put out back from where you put it to, don't mean you're not going to get it from somewhere else. So stay the course and stay focused. All right? So, what energies would you like the collective to be aware of this week? Energies for the collective to be aware of this week. Whoa. Okay, y'all can drop that step. Energies for the collective to be aware of this week. All right. Okay, look at that. We got a part of fortune with increase. What we talking about? Stay in the course, all right? Because it doesn't matter where you were good at or anything like what you were doing. If you put out the good energy, that's the energy you about to walk into, get in return. Okay, we got the moon here with Sol. We are in the third quarter moon in Scorpio. It is squaring the sun in Aquarius, right? So you might be doing some inner soul searching because Scorpio represents that transformation, that death, that rebirth. And Aquarius is that social circles. Remember, we're walking into the eclipse. So finishing, releasing off whatever needs to be released at this time. The moon will flow through Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn this week before it goes into Aquarius. All right, look at this. They said pay attention. We got Mercury with the mind, and we got Mercury retrograde. What did I just talk about? Mercury moving into Pisces can cause some confusion on what it is that needs to be left behind. Pay attention. Mercury is very important this week and the week ahead. Stay the course. Also, Mercury likes to give messages, right? Those downloads is communication. Okay, we got reinvention, so you could be rebranding or whatever like that. Anything. Pay attention. All right, we got a Grand Cross energy in number 47, break it down to a master number 11. All right, with Provoker. So there can be some energies in your chart that are crossing each other, and you need to learn how to balance these energies out. Okay, I teach you guys how to flow through the energies, not flow against them. When you work against the energies that is flowing towards you, that's when you know what they say. It's like trying to swim upstream or something like that, going against the current or something like that. So pay attention so you can grow with the flow. We have Jupiter with abundance. Jupiter is retrograde in Cancer. It's kind of in the energy right now, even though this third quarter moon is happening at 20 degrees. Jupiter is at 16 degrees, so you could kind of feel that energy and introspection. Now, why Jupiter is retrograde in Cancer, the fourth house of home and roots, collectively, you guys' foundation is getting internalized, like your foundation is changing and shifting at this time. Your beliefs, your morals, your internal structure. All right, so pay attention. We have Black Moon Lilith on the board with Mystery, a number 12, breaking down to a 3. Lilith is in Sagittarius. So when the moon is in Sagittarius, it's going to have that conjunction. You know, Lilith is all about owning your inner power and your authority, bringing that greatness out of you. So pay attention. A lot of people like to call it a dark side, but it ain't really so dark. It's just the things that people say is taboo. You see the world today? We got a pedophile for the president. Everything is fucking taboo. Okay, here we go. All right. So we got that energy. And then look, what did I talk about? This is the main energy. This is the main energy, Saturn. All right. Saturn is spinning a block this week one last time. Things are faded. Don't fall into a trap. Don't go back to where you already prayed to get out of. Okay? Double confirmation here. A lot of energies to watch out for this weekend. And with Mercury retrograde and Mercury on the mind, you got to have control over your mind. You got to have that willpower, that motivation, that ambition, that desire to go after what it is that what you want. Because there's tricky energies out here this week. All right. Messages for the collective. Okay, we got the Dolphin caller. All right, number 15, break it down to a 6. Pure, joyful friendships, loving help. All right, so calling your angels, calling your guides. All right, your spirit team, they said, woo, woo. All you got to do is tap them in this week. Ask for that extra protection. Do y'all work. Right, we're in eclipse season. Okay, so calling in, calling your protection. Talk to your guides. You got Mercury here. We talked about those downloads and messages. We got a number 7. So we got 6, 7, ascension this week. The tree of illumination, truth, revelations, and understandings. Man, yes, with Saturn at 29 degrees. There's a lot of things coming to light. Speaking of light, at the bottom of the deck, we have a number 24, which is a 6, 6, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6. Okay? We have light dancer, illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. Well, we talk about that Lilith energy when it conjuncts with the moon in Sagittarius. All right. As above, so below. Messages for this week for the collective. All right, what they say? They say call them in. We got star ancestors on the board. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Some of you guys need to look into your ancestral wisdom. All right? Do the genealogy. Do ancestral.com. There are things that are already embedded and encoded within you through your ancestors that need to be pulled out. Pay attention. All right, we have Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. What? Come on. What? They said call them. They said tap them in. Tap them in. They are around. They are waiting. They got truths. They got revelations. Okay. We have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. All right, so when we get this card, I always tell y'all, y'all should listen to DNA upgrades. Y'all could listen to the meditation on YouTube, just DNA upgrades. All right, because there's some healing taking place. Like I said, the foundation, the home and roots is being rewired as you are doing your healing work. All right, we got Inner Earth. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So whatever it is that you have been, I just heard grasping at straws. I don't know what that means for somebody, but that means something for somebody. Whatever it is that you've been flowing through, if you're in the dark night of the soul, going through that deep healing, all of that is creating the new. Once you do the internal work, it starts to flow outside of you. So understand. Stay the course. And we have lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. What did I say? Your ancestors, you already got certain things that are already encoded and embedded in your soul memory. And this week is coming alive. Doing a lot of you, if you've been doing the work, doing the healing work, right? This is a lot of energy that is surrounding you. Ancestors coming through with messages for new solutions and new beginnings. And we have trust the niggle. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? So they are definitely speaking to you this week. They are definitely showing you things, giving you truth and revelations, and having you understand things so that you can wrap up certain cycles. All right, healing for the collective this week. Healing for the collective. Ooh. Come on, guys. I love this. All right, we got spring timing card. Planting seeds, plans, preparation, putting in the work. What did I say? This is what you're supposed to be doing. You got your ancestors out here making shit happen in the background. So by time spring come, if you're putting in the work and doing what you need to be doing, planting those seeds, something new popping in. All right. We got higher self. You better listen. A higher self activation, higher self integration, awakening, timeline shifts. Okay, so a lot of you guys are shifting timelines because you've been doing the healing work. You have, when you change the inners, the outers start to move. Okay, and we have Mars out here. Mars will be in this solar eclipse energy. Mars is still in Aquarius, and it will be conjunct. All right, we got passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, and action. So some of you guys could be learning how to turn your anger, your frustrations, all right? Because all of that is life force energy, all of that energy. You guys could be learning how to transmute that energy into something beautiful. Okay, I like it. And we got clarity up, double confirmation coming through, getting lots of clarity this week. Heightened intuition, seeing things. So, y'all could be tapping into y'all gifts, having a lot of paranormal activity because your higher self is coming down to show you some things, right? You are tapping into your higher self. You are aligning with your higher self. Ooh. And your highest timeline is what I heard. All right, let's see. Healing for the collective this week. Healing for the collective this week. All right, we have patience, timing. Be mindful not to rush or push your agenda at this time. Trust in divine timing and less in instant gratification. Having patience having patience allows everything to unfold as it should. The seeds have been planted, now let them grow. What we talking? What we talking? You got to be patient. You got to be patient on your journey. Okay? We have, time to evolve. Come through, spirit. Yes. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. Pay attention this week, man. The decisions. Are you going to evolve and go to a higher timeline? Are you going to crash out and let that anger consume you and trickle you back into another cycle? Ooh, look at that. We got a distorted view. Perception is everything, and how you see things is everything during this time. We had this in the what need to be exposed. It came out a couple times. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings back the broken pieces together to create a healthy viewpoint. This is what's going on. You guys have been doing the healing work, and it's bringing clarity. It's shifting your viewpoint. It's changing your perspective. It's helping you evolve and understand different things that you have been through and grown through so that you can reach this level that you are stepping into. Oh, okay. Love messages for the week ahead. What are we learning in love? What are we learning in love this week for the collective? What do we got for the collective love messages? All right, Spirit said, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. If it's something that you love, you need to go towards it. We have forgiving and learning. As you release the past and heal the past, You experience more love in your present moments. And that's what could be happening. You guys could be experiencing new emotions, new joy, right? You guys could be experiencing deeper connections. As you are doing this, you could be deepening the connection between you and your higher self at this time. And we got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So a lot of inner child healing. Okay, a lot of inner child healing this week that is causing an ascension and growth. All right, let's see. Relationship messages this week. Relationships of any kind. Okay, we got the butterfly. Evolving and growth, next phase, inner child healing, releasing the past. Guys, you guys are completing a cycle. The eclipse is also the lunar new year, so completing a cycle. I love it. We got evolving on the board twice. Look at that. We have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. Good energy this week. Oh, y'all got my nose itching. They speaking. Good energy this week. All right. The more you are learning to shift your perception, healing, doing your healing work, healing family issues, changing your viewers on certain things, connecting with your higher self, tapping into your spiritual gifts, right? Remembering who you are. Oh, this is a great transformation. Oh, we got the chaser out here. Fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. This could be something that you are releasing. This could be something that could be healing right now for you in relationships. All right, so when we talking fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies, y'all all know I talk about it all the time, is healing from that overgiving stance, right? Y'all know it's something that I had to heal from all constantly. This was something overgiving, not setting boundaries, letting people walk all over you because you feel that you're gonna lose something and things like that, chasing after things that have already shown you no interest, things like that. These are the things that you are healing through. All right, this is healing energy. Being codependent, depending on other people. These are the things that we are breaking free from as you are healing your inner child. Love to see it. All right, some of you guys could be connected to a chaser or whatever, and you about to release it, let it go. You guys are understand. I think we got to understand. You guys are understanding things better. You guys are understanding what things look like and what you want them to look like. Ooh. Okay. Money messages this week for the collective. All right, we got gears. Okay. Money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, career, building team, taking time off, security. So some of you guys could be taking time off. Some of you guys could be putting in the work. Whatever it is, your gears are flowing this week. We got seal, business contract, documents, gifts of money, writing, clerical paperwork, staying put. So some of you guys need to pay attention to those. If you sign contracts, pay attention. Remember, Mercury is in the pre-shadow. All right, I'm never not going to tell you to turn something down, because I always believe that Mercury retrograde actually brings something back that you thought bring something back around that you thought was lost before. Things that didn't have a bad ending and certain things like that. All right, like if this is an old job or you got laid off, things like that, whatever, just pay attention to what's in the details. We have ornaments, extra money, mature investment, celebration, retail, beauty, finished work, retirement. All right, some of you guys need to finish those projects. Work on what it is that you are working on this week to get it done. All right, let's see. Money matters this week. Money matters for the week ahead. Itching bad. All right, we got work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally to start with a clean palette. Stick to the basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. Pay attention, work smart this week when it comes to money matters. We got peacemaker energy. You are being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. Consider politics, negotiations, unions, contracts, or any other peacemaking careers. Approach situations with a win-win attitude when making business deals. Look at that. You got business deals on the board twice. So if you're going into something, money matters, right? So this could be a job, this could be whatever, entrepreneurship, whatever. If you're going into something with a bad attitude, that's going to be your outcome. But if you're going into something with a good attitude, that can be your outcome. Do you understand? The energy that you bring into whatever you're trying to do is what's going to bring you success. Negative energy or positive energy. Your choice. And we got silence. Spirit said, hey, don't be telling nobody your business or what you're doing this week, all right? Moving in silence while you continue to build. Silence is the best way to increase your personal power. Sharing too much too soon. Not everyone is honest and trustworthy. So you might got people in the background trying to work behind your back. Can't tell everybody your business and your plans this week, all right? Whatever you're going through with money matters, make sure you ain't nobody business. All right, let's see. What's going on in the collective this week? What we need to see for the week ahead. Collective energy this week. Week ahead. At the bottom of the deck, look at that. We got wishbone. A wish is being granted. Okay? I like that. If you've been putting in the work, Spirit say, hey, we're going to bless you. You do got Saturn and Jupiter on the board this week, so. All right, we got love energy. We do got that on Cupid's arrow. So we do got some love energy in the air, okay? Oh, Venus moves into Pisces, and every time Venus is in Pisces, it's like, ooh la la. We have Cain. Pay attention to your health. This could be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Pay attention. Okay, we have Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. I'm warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Pay attention to your health. We have Key. Successful outcome to your problems. We've seen that already. Spirit coming down. We have Shield. You need to defend yourself. So protection work. That's what we do in eclipse season. Protecting your energy, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. We have Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. So this might be, this could be protection. All right? Removing people out of your life could be protecting you. We have older woman. Dealings or relationship with the older woman. We have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. We have Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. We have Heart with great happiness. I love to see it. We have April. April, springtime. Well, March 21st, spring, March 20th. But we have the month of April. You could be dealing with Aries or a Taurus. April is going to be very significant with Mars joining Saturn in Aries. So pay attention. And then we have Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. What did we talk about? Are we focusing on what we don't have? Or are we focusing on what we about to build? You can focus on the loss, the grief, the hurt, the pain. Or you can focus on what it is that you want to create now. All right, messages this week for the collective. Messages this week for the collective. Look at that. We got Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. How many times they on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all better tap in. All right, we got vacation. You will be traveling soon, so there's some movement. And I feel like this traveling, like I feel like, this might not be physical movement. It could be emotional. It could be mental. It could be financial. Whatever, travel represents movement. So there's going to be some kind of movement, some kind of ascension this week. All right, what's the tea? This week, what needs to be exposed in the collective this week? All right, we got toxic ties out here. This isn't a victim-villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. Okay, gotta cut it out. Okay, this is what we're releasing this week. This one needs to be exposed. What's toxic? What you need to release and let go of. And then we got status symbol. Someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. If you are doing things for money and not for the love and how it makes you feel inside, it's probably toxic and you probably need to let it go. And we have canceled. Ooh, they crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. Oh, somebody getting canceled this week. Somebody could be doing things for monetary value. Somebody could be toxic. All right. Or Spirit is saying, hey, you need to cancel all this toxic shit before you go back into another cycle. That's what needs to be exposed this week. I'm picking up, we ain't even gonna talk about that because that's not what I do. I don't talk about celebrities. Y'all see that shit. All right. Card 1, 2, or 3. Y'all could pick card 1, 2, or 3 for your guidance this week. Card 1, 2, or 3 for your guidance this week. Let's see what we got. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. Oh, look at that at the bottom of the deck regeneration. What are we talking about? Love to see it. All right, card 1. Oh, we got a 6. Not for you. Something isn't for you this week. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Remember, we got that patience card. Okay? Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have much more clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. Relationship message. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning. But the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Prosperity message. You can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that there is no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this game, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. Protection message. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. Oh, okay, group one. Remember, we're in the week of endings and closing and letting go. Ooh, group two, we got loyal hearts, a number 35, breaking down to an 8. Fidelity, loyalty, devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved and always divinely protected and divinely directed. Oh, okay then. Relationship message. Your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. Prosperity message. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. Protection message. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Okay. All right, group 2. You got something new coming. Oh, group 3. I like how y'all do this. All right, we got Between Worlds. This is a number 3. Spirit is getting you in alignment. Transitions. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eye of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. Relationship message. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. I feel like this is a relationship with self in this one. Prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in a new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. You see that golden egg? Oh, I like that. Protection message. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Remember, we're in eclipse season. We take care of us. Let Spirit take care of the rest. All right, I hope y'all have a blessed day.